Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today's Leetcode daily challenge is number of 1 bits. This is an easy level question. So in this question what we have to do, we need to write a function that takes binary representation of an unsigned number, which means that the values of the number will always be greater than 0. Okay. Now greater than or equals to 0, it cannot be a negative number. Okay, so what we have to do here, that we need to return the number of 1 bits in it. So what we have to do, we have a binary representation of a number, and we need to count the number of ones. We need to count ones in it and return. Okay, so this counting of number of 1 bits in a binary representation is called Hamming weight. Okay, so here they have told us in a note that for Java language people, that there is no unsigned integer type. So we need to use signed integer type only, and they have to write in the code in such a way, or the implementation in such a way, that the internal binary representation is same whether it is signed or unsigned. Okay, or they have also told that the compiler represents the signed integer as 2's complement notation in Java. Okay, so let's move on to the example. Like here the example is, we have all the zeros and only one here, right? So what we have to do, we have to just do we just have to return 1, because the count of 1 is 1. Here we can see that these are totally 32 bits, right? So in these 32 bits only 10 is there, so we need to return 31 here. Okay, so what we have to do, basically, whenever we are asked to count the number of digits, or we have to find out the digits in a number, when it is the number with base 10, that is like, if we have 32, then what we were doing, we used to do mod 10, right? Here we are using binary digit, so it has a base 2, right? These numbers have base 2, so we have to do here, whatever the number is, we will mod it by 2. Okay, now we know this, that we need to do mod by 2. Okay, let's move on how to do the question. So approach for this question is, we just need to check that every time, if n is greater than 0 or not. If n is greater than 0, then what we need to do, that we need to get the d is equals to n mod 2. Okay, now if d is equals to 1, then we need to increment the answer value by 1. And after that what we need to do, we just need to do n is equals to n shift by 1 position, we will shift all the bits to the right. Okay, so this is the basic approach to solve this question. Let's move on to the code, so little doubts whatever are there will be cleared with that. So let's see the code now. So first we will write that if n is less than 0. So whenever it is less than 0, we just need to return 0 here. Okay, we have returned 0. Now what we have to do, we will take a variable which will be initialized with 0, and we will check while n is greater than 0, we will start iterating on it. So what we will do, n mod 2, and we will check if d equals 1, we will just increment the value of answer by 1, and we will shift the integer towards right every time. Okay, so we are shifting it by 1, and we will return answer. So let's run it and see. The sample test cases have been accepted. Let's submit the code. So this code is accepted. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful video, then please let me know. Also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so that you will be notified every time I post a new video.